Hello everybody and welcome to this reading. Now, this reading is for the 23rd of May 2024. Now this is a full moon reading, a general reading. And the energy that we're having for this full moon is a one of closure and the new beginnings. Now, we know that the full moon brings about this closure, this height of revelation, of seeing things more clearly for what they truly are. And this full moon also does this, but it's bringing about one of truth, as you could say, truth being coming from within. But that truth also is bringing about the closure of something that's been happening in your life or around you. But it's one of a closure of one of discipline, of structure, and just not simply shutting down, but it's one of understanding why there is going to be a closure, why there is going to be a change in the format in how you are doing things. And this understanding, this revelation, is one of the mental and the spiritual. And I will say it's more of the spiritual, bringing a much more heavier understanding, a clarity of what's been happening. And for many of us, we may be fighting and thinking, why have I been feeling all these different things happening to me, and why is this happening? Well, simply it's because there has been a change. There has been a change in how things have been going on for such a long time now, and for many of us it's been a bit of a shock to see such a massive and quick closure in things, and then an opening up of a new way of doing things, which we never really have experienced before, and having to navigate these things more or less by ourselves, because there hasn't been a tremendous amount of people who could push you through these things, because everybody is more or less in the same boat. Now, I said more or less, but for a lot of us, we have seen the writing on the wall, and we have been preparing ourselves. But even for those people who have been preparing themselves, have never expected the way that it came in. And this full moon again is highlighting, it's showing you the landscape that is before you, and as one era is now closing, something new is opening up. But again, that closure is wanting to be closed in a more structured, in a way that is more that gives you an understanding and closure of what's been happening in your life. And so it is now also preparing you for something new. Now that new is going to be coming by way of your dreams, your things that you have been wanting to be doing for for a while, but you never thought it was possible. But now I believe it's going to be so much more possible, that what you thought was maybe impossible, that maybe would take you 15 to 20 years, is going to be happening in a much shorter time period, in a much more compressed time period. And I think that's maybe the best way to look at this. This full moon is one of a compressed closure, a compressed revelation of things that's going to be revealed in a much more compact and much more detailed way. And the amount of information that will be coming, it will be surprising, because you'll be thinking, I can't process all this new information that I'm receiving. But somehow you do it. But because, again, this closure is wanting to be done in a much more structured way, so that you can understand what's happening in your life and around, and what's happening around you as well. And so it's laying the way for the closure, but also it's laying the way for that new beginning. And you have this time period, this opening of, again, 7 to 14 days where there's going to be rapid changes that are going to be taking place, but giving you the ability to prepare yourself for those new things. And again, it's up to you to be prepared to do the work necessary. Everything is there for you to move into, but you must understand the full moon. This full moon is giving you this new opportunity to close in the right way. You know, that energy, that three energy of newness, freshness, the spiritual opening, the spiritual understanding, they're giving you the way how to do it. And that opportunity again comes into that 7th house, that liquid metal of closure, the season coming to an end, one of completion, but it's one of newness, one of structure, discipline, and clearing the mind, stilling that mind, that 7th house, doing things in the right way, one of integrity, and the one of exposure. And again, just as the full moon lights up the night sky, and you can almost see things so clearly in the night sky with a full moon, it's the same thing here. It's bringing that closure, but with revelation, one of understanding, giving you to clear your mind, focus your mind on the things that you need to be able to see and to act with clarity and with courage. And that integrity that is so important for you to build more into your life will give you that strength. And that 7th house does that for you. That liquid metal gives you the opportunity, and it's pulling that energy in from that 3 house of that new beginnings, but also one of the dreams, of the impossibility of things happening. And again, at times you may feel some ways isolated, lonely, but again, it's important that you go through this period, even for a short period of time, that you get yourself focused, you find yourself, because this is a path that you can't be walking with crowds of people. It's an individual walk that you must understand and figure out. Yes, the full moon is going to bring that clarity, showing you what's happening all around you, but it's doing it in a way that it's bringing you structure, it's giving you that, it's wanting to give you that clarity of how to close things down that happen in a season in your life, and preparing you for new things that's coming towards you now. So I hope this general reading gives you some inspiration and prepare you for those new opportunities that's coming to you very soon. So if you'd like more information or how 9-star key can be of help to you, then please contact us. Our contact details are down below. Until next time, take care now. Bye-bye.